They say that in politics, there are no permanent enemies or permanent friends. But the recent news this week of two prominent Ukambani leaders, Governor of Machakos Alfred Mutua and Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka, coming together and burying the hatchet, has been received with a lot of doubt by many political analysts and also by those who understand deeply the Kamba community. You see, it has been said over and over again, the Kamba nation can be very loyal to an outsider, to somebody else, but never to each other. The Machakos governor himself in the past has said that the Kamba suffer a fatal disease called crab mentality. You know, when you go to the beach to catch crabs, everybody knows that if you catch one and put it in a bucket, it'll escape. But if you catch at least two and put them in an open bucket, they will go nowhere. Why? Immediately one tries to climb out, the other will pull it down. And then when the other one tries to escape, the same will happen. The mentality is that you're going nowhere, me first. In other words, it is in the Kamba DNA to never support one of their own. And this seems to be firmly supported by history. Right down the decades, there has never been any record of prominent Kamba leaders coming together. Right down from the days of Paul Ngei and a man called Mulu Mutisia. They were bitter rivals right up to the end. But the saddest thing of all is that the people who have suffered most are the Kamba nation, the people on the ground. There is no example more vivid and more instructive to illustrate this than what former Kangundo Senator Johnston Muthama and Kalonzo Musyoka did to an Alfred Mutua project that would have changed the face of Machakos very early in the Alfred Mutua administration. Governor Mutua had lined up an investor to set up an assembly line for vehicles bang in the middle of Machakos. The financing was ready, everything was ready. The land had already been identified, and the project was a go. It seems Muthama and Kalonzo Musyoka suddenly realized that Governor Mutua would gain too much political capital if that project was allowed to go ahead. And so they threw a spanner into the works. They went to court and contested the land where the factory was being put up. I believe the case is still in court. But I don't think the objective was to win a case. The objective was to stop this project, which was going to benefit a vast majority of the Kamba people and beyond. And it worked, because no investor is going to sit around waiting forever to start a project. The investors moved on, and that was it. I don't think it crossed the minds of the leaders who were throwing spanners into the works of a project that this particular assembly line would change, revolutionize the lives of the poverty-stricken Kamba people. That appears not to have been important to them. But folks, that is Ukambani politics for you. So when the news came through that in a place in Machakos called Mananja, I believe I pronounced that correctly, the two leaders shook hands in public and pledged that they have buried the hatchet, and they'll work together for the benefit of the Kamba people. The reaction from analysts was not, well done, this is very good. No. Their reaction was the following. Kweli? Ni kweli hiyo imefanyika? Okay. Wacha tungoje tuone. And with good reason. Just for starters, the different style of politics of Alfred Mutua and Kalonzo Musyoka is clear. It is like petroleum and water. Yeah, because indeed, Alfred Mutua launched his political career, was first elected governor on a Wiper ticket. And one of the main reasons why Mutua left the Wiper party is very interesting. He said that at most Wiper meetings, what was being discussed was not development, was not ideas to better the lives of the people. It was not ideas to better the Wiper party. No. What they used to discuss were people. Yeah, so-and-so is not towing the line, so-and-so is doing this, so-and-so is doing something wrong. Crab mentality all over again. And Bwana Mutua could not stand it. And so he jumped ship and formed the Maendeleo Chap political party. So one would be forgiven for asking the question, when these two leaders meet next, and Kalonzo Musyoka follows his usual style, because you can't teach an old dog new tricks, starts discussing other people, and Alfred Mutua takes his different stance and starts discussing development and other issues. How is it going to work? Not only that, both men have announced their interest in contesting the presidency of the Republic of Kenya in 2022. It is interesting what Bwana Kalonzo Musyoka has said in the wake of this new unity. He has said it increases his chances of winning the presidency, since Ukambani will be united. And then what Mutua said, this is very fascinating. Governor Mutua said that in this newfound unity, he was still very interested in the presidency, but would support whichever of the two leaders was chosen as the most popular in the region, to be the region's presidential candidate. Clearly, the two are still not reading from the same script. Now, according to my information, there were instructions from above for this handshake to take place. There was pressure from the highest levels of the BBI for the two to bury the hatchet and work together. In other words, this unity pact was not initiated by either leaders. And I think that's very important to take note of, especially for those who want to predict where this will all end up. And in my view, the best way to be in the perfect position to make an accurate prediction as to where this will go and what may happen going forward would be to understand the man Kalonzo Musyoka. Now, the tail end of this video, if you look at the top right-hand corner of your screen, you will see a link to a playlist where I've included some fascinating videos on this man, Kalonzo Musyoka. I bet you many of the shocking and fascinating things you'll discover from those videos you didn't know. And of course, it's all free. Just get to the end of this video, look out for that link on the top right-hand corner, click on it, and start enjoying. Because those videos are quite many and all very fascinating. At the end of it, you will completely understand what this man, Kalonzo Musyoka, is all about. Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha.